Good Tuesday morning, guys. Welcome back to Papa Prepper. Tommy here. Hope you guys are having a blessed day. We had a really good day yesterday. Not as warm as it has been, but plenty of sunshine. Still enough to give you the spring fever, you know what I mean? I'm going to... first I want to start off with saying, of course you guys know I'm doing a little mini-series type thing for the new guys or gals. Who's just started, who just realized, crap, I need to get my stuff together. I need to start prepping. I need to start stockpiling. So Thursday and Friday of last week, I believe it was, I did one on food and a video on water. Now, understand, guys, that those two videos, I'm not going to leave you hanging with just, okay, he said this food and he said how we should get water, but what do we do with it now? I'm going to, like I said, now the food preservation, there's a lot better guys than me to watch. Like I said, I suggest Alaskan Prepper. He's on top of the food preservation totem pole, okay? He's like the top dude. That man cans everything. So I highly recommend you go check him out. And while I'm talking about the Alaskan Prepper, don't forget, I will have the link in the description of this video. You can go to his page, and it'll be the direct link to his coffee page. It is buying a cup of coffee, but all the money, every dime from that, is going to, I don't think it's been chosen yet that I've heard, but it is going to food banks in Texas to help those folks out. I realize, I've read that, they really need like PVC pipe and, some lumber, hardware, stuff like that to repair things. But, the food will be, it will go exactly. Rudy's a good guy, like the best. He's as honest as the day is long. So, your money is in good hands. And it will get to where it's going. You don't have to worry about that. So if you have an extra $3, you can, I think it's $3. I'll have to look. I haven't gave yet because I don't get paid till Friday, guys. I get paid every 2 weeks. So but I think it's $3. But like I said, if you can't, that's understandable. We understand. You just can't. Don't feel pressured or, obligated or anything like that. It's just, it's there if you guys, want to give or if you can give. But back to this, the water, I did tell you, the best, or maybe not the best, but the best ways that I, you purchase water or store water, but there are, you guys need to know about water filtration, water, the different ways to preserve your clean your water, because only the Lord knows what you're going to be faced with in a SHTF situation. You may never see a bottle of water again, so you'll be forced to drink out of creeks and lakes, ponds, ditches. You're going to want ways to purify that water, and I will get into that. I promise. I didn't just leave you hanging. I hope nobody thought that. But I'm trying to get just the basics, just right now to get you all up and going. Okay? So this is just a short, generic list of things that that I'm going to hit quickly today. But these are more of the videos to come, okay? I had a big video planned out for this evening, but I didn't get all my notes taken and everything. And to be honest, guys, I'm tired. And before I go any further, I can't go into detail, but I did receive a text message a while ago that a good friend could really use your prayers right now. Like I said, can't go into detail, but just know they could really use prayer. And I will keep you guys posted. I love you. Like I said, no details. Just keep them in your prayers, please. Okay, but like I said, this is just a list, and I'll hit on each topic a little, but these are the different videos to come, because I don't want to do another video and have people thinking that I've left him hanging on some stuff. Like, well, he told us to get this, now what do we do with it? I don't want people feeling like that. So this is just a generic list of the things that I will be covering in this series of videos for the guys and gals just starting out, okay? The water and food we've roughly covered. Like I said, I will go back and tell you, how to purify water, stuff like that. Fire, okay? Of course, you have matches, lighters, backup fire starters, but I will get into, making fire starters in case, it's raining and, everything's wet. You need something dry, start a fire. I'll tell you how to do that. The, different ways of making fire. I will explain that to you guys. Okay, so that's coming up as well. Lighting. This is one that I really believe you cannot over prep on. You're going to want flashlights, candles, lanterns, headlamps, the shake lights, solar powered lights. You're going to want some sort of light and many different options. And I will go over that with you guys. Okay? There's so many different options when it comes to lighting. And like I said, that's one thing you really can't have too much of. And the more solar options you have, the better, because realistically, you're only going to be able to pack away so many batteries. You're eventually going to run out. So you're going to want different options. Heating and cooling, not so much like the way it sounds. Like, okay, SHTF, you're not going to have central air. That's almost a given. Unless you got a lot of money, and have a very, very large solar system. You're not going to have central air. You're going to be lucky to have a fan. And that's, if you're fortunate enough to have a good solar generator, and even that's not going to last forever, okay? That's just the way it is. But I will give you my views and my opinions on the best way to keep cool and the best way to stay warm. And a lot of these I will combine videos, like heating and cooling, and the next one is shelter. It's still kind of cold right now, so I'm really not going to be out trying to, show you guys, how to bushcraft a shelter. I know how, and I'm, pretty secure in that knowledge, but I just, and I work full time, so that's an issue too. I get home, it's almost dark, that kind of thing. But like the heating and cooling and shelter, I will probably roll into one, because those three kind of go together. Medical, and this is a big one for me. That'll probably be a very lengthy video. And I'll just go ahead and say now, I am not a professional. I am by no means, I'm a licensed home health aide. Which is basically a nurse. We just don't get to pay. I've been doing it for 23 years. I know my way around, and that's a big thing to me. Actually, I'm probably kind of over obsessive about it, because I think of every worst case scenario when it comes to medical. So, Like bugging in, um, as far as medically goes, is a lot easier than bugging out. Now, of course, bugging out is that's the worst case scenario, last option. And even then, there's a lot of things you're going to try to take with you. And that, like I said, the medical will be a very lengthy video. Hygiene, that'll probably be kind of wrapped up with a medical. I would imagine that, I would say so. Because I'm going to try to get these videos out, the majority of them this week and early next week. Okay? Communication, now I'll admit, is not my strong suit. We do have ham radios, but I have to put in the time to learn how to use them. Actually, I need to get a hold of Grim Survival and have him see if he'll help me. Because, like I said, we have them. I made sure we had them, but, I'm not sure how to do anything on it. But, and walkie-talkies, that's another, just short range. It's good to have. CB, a NOAA radio. Of course, that's only one way, but we'll go over stuff like that. Power, definitely a big one. Whether it be a gas generator, solar, batteries, there is wind power, water power, but honestly, that's in a SHTF situation, that's kind of unlikely that you'll have means to do that. But we will cover, everything from just a little, recharge pack for your phone up to solar generators, gas generators, things like that. Tools. We will definitely get into tools that I feel that you're going to need. And I will do, after these videos are done, I will be doing a more detailed bug in and combine all this stuff into what you need bugging in. And I will do a video that consists of everything I feel you need bugging out. After all these are covered, I'm going to roll it all into one and let you know what I feel. Everything all at one time. Bugging in and the same for bugging out. Self-defense. There are several different ways to defend yourself. There's the obvious boomsticks, freedom seeds. But there's also many different DIY types of defense, you can get into, and I will cover those. Several different options. Cash. You're definitely going to want some cash on hand. Basically, there's not a lot I can say about that. Just kind of stash it away where you can. And if you're bugging out, make sure you have a way to keep it dry and on you at all times, on your person. Things like that. Another big one for me, mental health. Because that's one of my biggest, if your head's not right and this stuff goes down, you're going to be in a bad place. So you're going to have your head right and ways to stimulate your mind. Okay? Because say you are bugging in, you're stuck with, I shouldn't say stuck, that don't sound right, but you're bugging in with two other house or family members. As sad as it is, you're still going to be bored. You're going to get tired of talking to the same two people. I don't mean to sound like a bad person, but that's the way it is. It's going to happen. There will be enough things in this situation to keep you busy, but say after dark, you ain't going to be outside running around. You're going to be in the house doing nothing, So you definitely want to keep your mental health straight. documents. You're going to want copies of all your important stuff. Everything from birth certificates, passports, anything you can think of. Important documents like deeds to your house, title to your cars, stuff like that. You're going to want the original and copies, and don't store them together. Or if you can, there's USB thumb drives and stuff, you can put stuff like that on too. But we'll get into all that. And basically, that's really a lot of it. And and your vehicle. I will do a video about your vehicle, making sure that it's ready to go if you have to get out of Dodge. Things like that. Like I said, I'm going to try really hard to get this series done this week, and maybe Monday and Tuesday, or probably Tuesday and Wednesday of next week. I'll hopefully be wrapping this up. And if you guys have questions, about any of my videos, I have an email. It's Poppa, Poppa, prepper@yahoo.com. I would love to hear from you guys. I will answer any questions the best I can. If I don't know the answer, I will find you an answer. I will do the research. I don't mind helping people at all. That's why I am here. Because, you think back, just this whole Texas, it's so heartbreaking that so much of that could have been prevented, if people were just prepared. There could have been several less deaths, less people being, cold and without water, and a lot of it is so avoidable. It's just a lot of people are just too closed-minded to think it can't happen. Now, honestly, what were the odds of Texas getting hit with a deep freeze? Very slim. But it can happen. Obviously, if this last year and a half has taught us anything, it's that anything can happen. It's the way it is, guys. So, that's really all I got for tonight. Like I said, I just wanted to make sure that people understand that, yes, I am doing beginning, the stuff you need to know, the stuff you need right now if you haven't got any of it, and then I will elaborate on each subject as we go. And then finally, the last two will be everything you need to look at for bugging in and bugging out. Everything all rolled into two vehicles. I was thinking a bug out vehicle. Videos. Okay. And I'll go ahead and mention tonight's fact. I started playing guitar when I was 6 years old. I started playing guitar when I was 6 years old. You're going to want to know that. Okay. And I think in my video this morning, or yesterday, Monday morning, I said that we was going to do the game and the giveaways on Thursday. I don't know why I said that. It's Saturday night, the 13th, on my live stream is when we'll be doing that. And that's going to be pretty lengthy. So I will probably go live at 7 o'clock next Saturday night. Not this coming Saturday, but Saturday the 13th, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So we can get through the giveaways and still have our time to talk. And, it should be a fun time. Like I said, I'm not sure if I'm going to replace the K-bar cutlery set or just let it go. I really hate that it's plastic. It's hard, very good plastic, but, that's neither here nor there. I'll let you know what I figure out. But, don't forget, I've been playing since I was 6 years old. And, I'm going to go ahead and let you guys go, get back to work, whatever it is you do this time of day. Until next time, God bless y'all. I love each and every one of you. Stay safe. Papa Prepper out.